Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Subaru Ascent. This is the touring trim in autumn green metallic. We got a two-tone black and brown Napa leather interior. Looks good with the green paint, but you can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So if you're looking for a mid-size three-row SUV, is the Subaru Ascent the one that you would buy? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this 25 Ascent, we have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the fog lamps. We got some chrome on the front grille. The grille itself is gloss black. Subaru badge in the middle, and some chrome front vents down below on the grille. And then as we move around, of course, the only thing that isn't LED on the front here are the turn signals. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we have a 20-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, 5-hole wheel, which is very familiar looking if you know Alfa Romeo. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Falcon all-season tires, 245 on the width of 50 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, symmetrical all-wheel drive. Moving on out, the autumn green with some chrome bling. Let me know what you think. As we move in closer, we're going to go gloss black side view mirrors, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, chrome front and rear door handle, the fuel filler on the right side of the vehicle. And then up top, we're going to go with a color-matched roof, flat black on the roof rails and shark fin antenna, and a panoramic sunroof. Rear end of the Ascent Touring, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass. And then we're going to go with LED lighting, but standard bulbs for turn signals in the back as well. Subaru badge in the middle. And then we have Subaru all-wheel drive on the left of the tailgate, Ascent Touring on the right, flat black down on the rear bumper, and a functional dual exhaust. We're under the hood of this 25 Ascent, and we got Subaru's 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4 engine, mated to a high-torque Lineartronic CVT with 8 manual shift modes, 260 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque. This Ascent can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs, 19 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 21 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, Ascent Touring is big money for a Subaru. So here we go. Base price, 25 Ascent Touring, $48,995. This vehicle's got a few options, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,420 from Subaru's Lafayette, Indiana assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $51,741. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer, and we got some different colors, some different textures. I really like it. We're going to have black soft touch across the top. Then we're going to have this perforated black insert, which is nice. Now we do have the wood accents, but this is painted trim that looks like wood, but they did a really nice job. It looks lovely. Chrome door handle, 2 memory seat settings. Then we have the brown Napa leather with the cross stitch. Looks good. Flat black on the switchgear, and we do have power fold mirrors in and out, so nicely done there. We do have a decent sized door pocket and the upgraded Herman Kardon sound system. Into your foot box, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the Subaru all-season mats in the vehicle at this time. Driver seat, we're going to go full power with lumbar, front passenger power without lumbar. And then again, the Napa leather in brown with the cross stitch perforated. Nice soft bolstering, headrest feels good, really nicely done. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get the memory seat settings. And then over here on the dash, we're going to have all soft touch with some black. This looks, compared to what the door panel looks like, this looks a little bit plain. Might have been nice maybe to go with the brown here. You let me know. But we do have a shelf here where you can slide your phone. It's all in that Napa leather. And then down further, we do have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we do have Subaru's 11.6-inch vertically mounted but fully integrated Starlink infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav. This is TomTom software, so as we can check out our pinch to zoom, it is very, very glitchy, and I think Subaru needs to improve that for its owners. Now, most of everything is going to be done within the screen, but you can adjust your volume and your tuning with buttons, as well as your exhaust and temperature and your four-way hazards. So you can get that outside, but as you can see down below, we do have 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and dual climate, and that's all adjusted from within the screen. You tap that, and you can bring up your climate control on the whole screen and adjust it from here as well, or close it out. So that's where they have all that action. And then down below, you do have some widgets, right? So here is this button here, which is going to bring up your driver profile, which you can add. You can go ahead and Bluetooth your phone and register your devices from that widget. You got your auto vehicle hold on or off right there. And then you have your vehicle settings right here, where you can set up your X modes. You can set up your auto vehicle hold, your steering responsive headlights, so the headlights will turn with you when you turn the vehicle, which is a nice safety feature. You can go to your driver assistance settings and set those, and then you can go to your additional settings and set those up. So it's nice and easy as far as that goes. We do have dual panel action up top, where you can cut across, bring up additional information you may want to see when you're going down the road, like the weather, that kind of thing. So it really is an easy system to use. It just can be a little glitchy at times. Now, when you go to the home base button, then you got all your apps right here. So you have your map, you have your radio. We can go into that. We can bring up our Sirius XM, as well as AM and FM radio. So they got you set there. We can go back to our home. We can go to our media. We can go to My Subaru to connect the vehicle up with your smartphone, Bluetooth your phone, all that from here. You can swipe it across, get more apps. You can come over this way. Whoop. You can come over here. You got Cabin Connect right there, on or off. Now, right now, my voice is being projected by the internal speakers through the entire vehicle. So I don't know if you can hear that echo, but that's what that is. So right now, everybody is getting my voice through the speakers in the vehicle. So that is a nice touch. Now it's off. And now I can't hear myself echo anymore. I don't know if the camera picked that up, microphone picked that up, but still pretty cool. Now as we come around, and then we have all the rest of the stuff. So nicely done, nice and easy. We do have ambient lighting in here as well. So I did want to mention that. Now, as we move on down, we have our push button start. And then down further, we do have a 12 volt right underneath there and a rubberized area to store some stuff. Underneath that, we do have our camera view, aux jack, USB-C, and USB-A. And then we have our gear shift that can take us through the simulated gears of this Lineartronic CVT. We do have an electric emergency brake. There's that ambient lighting that's on right now at the bottom of the cup holders. Our Subaru key fob, looking good right here. Lock, the Subaru emblem is unlocked. Pop the trunk, panic button, tailgate, excuse me. And then we do have a nice soft armrest in that Napa brown leather. We can open it up, and we have a removable area for storage right there, and a deeper area underneath for storage as well. Now, as we come to our backup camera, we'll put it in reverse, and we got the 360 view. Now it shrinks down just because if you stretched it vertically, then it would look all warped. So they shrink it down to the top portion, but we have trajectory. It is nice and clear. And then we do have our X modes up there. We have normal, snow, dirt, and deep snow mud. So they got you set for that. Now we'll put it back into park, and we're good to go. Subaru steering wheel, black leather wrap wheel with gray cross stitch, looks good. Heated steering wheel with 360-degree heat, and it feels great. Subaru badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle, no problem. On the left, you got your telephone voice commands, volume, controls for the digital portion of your dash. And then on the right side, you got your adaptive cruise safety suite controls, and your heated steering wheel is right here. You push on, push off. We'll turn it off now because it's pretty hot. We do have paddles to go up and down this Lineartronic CVT manually if you would like. On the left stalk, you got your headlight controls, fog lamp controls, and then on the right, front and rear wiper. And down here on the left, you got you can go ahead and open up your tailgate, internal lighting, and then brighten dim the dash. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have what Subaru continues to use as their dash, your analog digital combo. Analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then you have a smaller 4-inch display in the center where you can bring up other information that you may want to see when you're going down the road. Fairly big overhead console on this Ascent, but if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off and close the door, this button right here, it moves all the way to the left on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road right over here. This panel right here, you can let it down. You got a mirror so you can see all the way in the back to make sure everybody's behaving themselves, or it comes all the way down and you can stuff your shades in there. So there you have that. And now we got our controls for our panoramic roof. Right side is the shade, left side is the glass. Push and hold it for a second and the shade will go all the way back over the mid row, and it moves pretty quickly. And then once it's all the way back, you can then hit the left button, wind buffeter comes up, glass goes back, and then push it towards the front of the car and hold it a second to close her on up, and then tilt and close that up. If you want to tilt it, you just push it straight up. This button goes straight up. And then you want to close it, you just hit standard close, and then you can hit your shade and back it comes. And it does move fairly quickly. But it's a big roof. All right, so now we're done with that. We move to our rear view mirror. We have a framed rear view mirror with compass and home link, but we also have the magic button for our digital rear view mirror. Home link right here on the left side of it. On the right side, that is the zoom in, zoom out for your rear camera, as well as raising the height or lowering the height of the camera so it fits your eye line. As we come to our sun visor with vanity and LED lighting, does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of this Ascent, but first the rear door panel, we have the security shades on both rear doors. That's a nice touch. Same action, right? Same use of materials, same different textures, all looking good. Great consistency of design from front to back. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's jump in the mid-row captain's chair. Nice flat roof, so it's easy to get into at 5'11", no problem. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We have the brown leather all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Then we got the Subaru Command Center back here, which looks really nice. So we basically have rear climate control right up top, and then you have 2 stage heated seats for both mid-row captain's chairs. Then, you have a home power source, USB-C, USB-A, and you pull this out, and you got a couple of cup holders. So they have you all set back here for that action. And then as we come around to the captain's chairs, again, the brown leather Napa with the perforation looks really good. We have a decent size armrest and they don't ratchet, which I like. So overall, it is very comfortable here in the back of this Ascent, at least in the mid row. Let's check out row number 3. All right, getting your captain's chair out of the way to get into row number 3, you can really do it 2 ways. You can hit this button right here, or you can hit this button right here, depending on how you want to do it. And it's slide, just push the seat forward, get it out of the way, piece of cake. Now you can just hop right in. You're gonna hop right in, no problem. Back seats, same color combo with the cross stitch. Just don't have the perforation, but they're nice and soft. I like that they didn't cut costs on the 3rd row. As we come in closer here in the back, as you can see back here, we got a bunch of cup holders, plenty of them. Your Herman Kardon speakers back here. We have another area to kind of slide your phone into. And then, as you can see, we have a couple of USB-Cs right there. So they got you set for your connectivity. Even though these back here are A's, you can get an adapter from Amazon for about $5. Let's check out the left side. The left side, we got our cup holders, we got our speaker, but we don't have our USB connectors, which means I'll have to string my wire over my buddy's lap to get it plugged in over there. Not my favorite. Now, I have this captain's chair back pretty far, and as you can see, it's compromised. So, back here, my knees are pretty high. My head's hitting the ceiling or the roof. So, smaller adults and kids in row number 3. But if I am stuck in the back like I am now, I can get out myself. Remember earlier I showed you this button right here on the side that you can use to get in? Well, if nobody's helping you get out, you can just grab this yourself and slide it forward and then push the seat forward with your hand and get out yourself. So I like that. Getting into the cargo area of this Ascent Touring, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, come to the back, and right underneath the Subaru badge, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with all rows up, 17.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Ascent Touring. Here is this big cargo net that they have installed. Not my favorite thing. I'd probably take it out. I do like these carpeted floor mats that say Touring, and they have that brown piping on them, which looks really, really nice. Underneath your all-weather cargo mat here, and lift this up, we do have some extra area for storage underneath that. Our spare tire for the Ascent is behind your tow hitch underneath the vehicle. So there it is right there. And then also in the back, we do have a 12 volt right there. We do have LED lighting in the back, which is an option, believe it or not. And if you want to get row number 3 down, you can just take the strap, pull it, and shove them forward. Take this strap, pull it, shove them forward. Now you have more room. However, the mid-row, we don't have any levers back here, as you can see, to drop the mid-row. So you got to do that from each door. I'll be back with you in a minute, show you how that works. All right, to get the mid-row seat down, it's a kind of a two-handed operation. I tried it with the one hand, didn't work. But up front, we do have a bar that'll allow you to slide this back and forth. So that's nice. But to get this thing to fold flat, we have number 1 and number 2. So we grab 1, we grab 2, and now it folds down flat, just like that, and you're good to go. Now with the 3rd row and the mid-row down, and they're not quite flat, but almost there, this big boxy shape, it's got 75.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Ascent Touring. Ascent window sticker, here we go. 2025 Ascent Touring. Consumer Reports recommended vehicle, government 5-star safety ratings right there. Fuel economy estimates. Final assembly in Indiana. Standard equipment. Options. Popular package number 2. Not just package 2, but a popular package. $910 for that though. Let me know what you think. Total vehicle MSRP. Dealer added wheel locks. Total vehicle asking 52 grand just about. Big money on a Subaru Ascent. Take it out for a spin. All right, we're heading out on the road in this 25 Ascent Touring action, and we really haven't been in the Ascent in quite a while. I can't remember the last one we did. Probably sometime last year, but it's been a while. So right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass. I don't have any issues with that. You got the digital rear view mirror to give you an unobstructed view out the back. And we got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action. We got reverse emergency braking. We got every kind of safety feature you can put in a car. Subaru has put in this SUV. No doubt about it. It's here. You got the full set of eyesight technology, so you're all set there as far as that goes. So I do like that as far as your safety features. Plus you got LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. Suspension well damped. It really feels nice and smooth on the road. Very compliant, very forgiving. Not too soft, but not bad. You got your X modes in case you gotta get into trouble with some snow, or you're gonna go off, do a little light off-roading, you're getting some dirt, some gravel, maybe a little bit of mud. You know, you're gonna be all set. It's gonna take care of you as far as that stuff goes. And you got all the nice refinements in this touring trim, right? With the Napa leather brown seats, heated ventilated seats, heated mid-row seats, USB-A, USB-C connectivity, built-in nav, LED lighting, panoramic roof. The brakes feel nice and smooth when you step on them, no problem. And then you take off. And you got turbo power to get this vehicle up to speed, because it is a mid-size 3-row SUV and it's pretty heavy at the end of the day. So it just gets you down the road easily, moves you right out, no problem. All right, now we have a 19-foot turning radius, which is pretty good for a 3-row midsize, and it just whips right around, no problem. Now, for 25, the touring trim is not the top trim. The top trim on the Ascent in 25 is the Onyx Edition Touring. So that is the top. But this, for me, is more than enough as far as that stuff goes. The green with the brown, I do like the wood accents. Now, it's not real wood, it's painted trim, but it looks real. And at the end of the day, you know, that's half the battle right there. It looks real, right? So I do like that. I like how the fit and finish is inside of here. The Napa leather does feel good. Let me know if you're into the brown with the green paint, or is this not going to be what you're looking for, and if, let me know what you'd rather. But the turbo engine really gets it going very easily, and I'm not even standing on it, and it's bringing it up to speed easily. We got the manual shift modes in here. If you want to go ahead and do that, you shift the steering wheel to the left, and then you can downshift with the paddles. And it does give you a pretty nice upshift and downshift. Paddles are on the wheels. Not bad. Can't go crazy with it because it's a new engine, but not bad. We'll put it back into regular drive and you're good to go. So you let me know if you're in that mid-size 3-row SUV. Is the Subaru Ascent on your list? If you're in the market and you're looking for one, I'd throw the Ascent on your list to check out for yourself, see how you feel about it, see if what you like, what you don't like. But based on what you've seen here today, what do you think? Subaru Ascent, yes, no? If yes, what trim? If no, where would you go? Because there's a lot of other places to go with your hard-earned money in this segment. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru of Ewing for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Subaru Ascent Touring for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.